Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Grumpy Vlogger Show. I want to welcome each and every one of you here, and I appreciate you coming in. I want to give a shout out here, but let's get our guest host on here. Let's see. Let's bring him in first, and there you go. Chris, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
All right, guys. Chris Hope's our guest co-host tonight. Mel's on the road, so I didn't know if he's going to make it because he's traveling and he's headed this direction. Yes, Drone Crush. I have an Air Force hat, Tactical Air Command from the 70s. And yeah, so anyways, Chris was kind enough to step in. I asked him, was it the other day, wasn't it?
Late last week, you asked me if
I sometime. I said I might need him, and he said sure. So, anyways, I'm going to let's do this, and let's see. Does that do it? Yeah, there we go. Now we're side by side. And it's got Chris's logo up there.
You said 2 or 3 weeks, not 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Why do you hate me, Jim? You make streaming seem so easy. Jim, you just got to have this right software, and I'm lucky that I was able to sit down, have the time, and do it. It's not as easy as you think, but has Oklahoma Droner made it here yet? I was hoping he would. I have something special for him. But anyways, let me look at my agenda here. What do we? Okay. You know, I didn't change one thing on that agenda when I sent it to you. I said introduce Mel, but I'll introduce you, Chris Hope, which I've already done. Okay, so I've just rehashed it. You know, same. I just need somebody to keep me on point.
All good, man.
Anyways, so for those of us that don't know you, let me get over here. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, a little bit about myself. I've been working for the same company since I graduated out of high school, 34 years, married, four grands, from 9 to almost 3.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm just barely 30. And
just barely 30.
Just barely. 30
yeah.
plus 30 plus 22 more. So
yeah, I've celebrated 30 a couple of times. I think I'm headed towards my third time here soon.
I always wonder why my mama said she was 29 and old, and I figured it out about 10 years ago.
About 10 years ago, yeah. Hey guys, I'm looking at the camera now because I want to look at you guys. But if you see me glancing over to the side, it's because I've got a monitor over here that has all of my stuff for the stream set up here. But right in front of me is where I have the chat windows, so I can read what you guys are saying. I set things up a little bit different, and we've got a new computer coming in the next couple of weeks that I'm having built. Unlike Mel, I'm not talented in that respect anymore. And as him and I we were talking the other day, he built a new computer, just to let you guys know. Yeah, Mel and Brian are on the road. They're supposed to be coming by here Wednesday in Oklahoma, and then they're headed on to Texas. Mel had some stuff to drop off. There we go. Matt is in the building. Jim. Matt, I have got something for you. You put that picture up when you were on Fuchsia Studios last night, and you put it on Twitter, but you said you had cropped out your man bun. So and you said the problem you had was finding a helmet that would work with a man bun. So let's see if I can help you out here. I think I might have found something for you. Whoop, hang on a second. Helps if you click the right buttons. There you go. And let me bring in his audio. There you go. That's just for you. Just plugging the thingy bob into the whatsits. Yeah. But anyways, there is a helmet for you, Matt. Oh, there's Zeb Meat. Good to see you on here. I see we got Legwork, Oz by Drone. It's always nice to see you, Greg.
Yeah, Greg got a good video today.
Did he? I didn't get a chance to watch it. Let me go back.
That's the one where he's on the beach there. It's that beautiful water over there.
Oh, I know. Let me go back. We've seen enough of Matt and his new helmet. There we go. Matt, I thought you would appreciate that. As soon as I read that this morning, I typed in helmet for man bun. That was the first picture that popped up.
I can hear it now all the way from Oklahoma.
Yeah. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, Oklahoma Droner is a younger gentleman that we give a hard time because he says he's a millennial, but he rides a motorcycle. You know, what can I say? I don't know, you know.
And nobody else will tell us the real age, so we got to pick on him.
Yeah, he's the only one who came close to telling us. Everybody, well,
there's another kid in here.
Yeah,
they ain't speaking up.
Yeah, I know. I think they're scared too. You know, I think they are. I think they're scared too. Because I'm pretty rough on the millennials, and
that's just so because they won't put the buggies up.
Do what?
They just won't put their buggies up. The only reason you get upset with them.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. That, and I just do not like man buns. It's just something not manly about them. It just doesn't look right. But anyways, well, wow, we've only been on for 8 minutes, Chris. What are we going to do for the next hour?
I don't know, man. I didn't want to drive your membership down, but I just see 12.
You know, I figure I've got 12. I've got 12 of the best ones here. You know.
There you go. Oh, Matt says he's not the youngest. Fly Natural? What's your age, brother? You've been ragging on me about going these live streams. It's your time to fess up the age.
Lost the Stream Drone Crush. Is it still streaming? It shows it is. Let me check. Yeah, I'm still showing live, and it's showing good and healthy, so. Yep. So, okay. Yeah, I always appreciate it if you guys let me know that. Drone shots. Oklahoma 16. Oh.
16.
Okay.
Fly
Natural
we got
14 watching.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
Fly
good.
Natural.
All right.
He's just 27 years old, Lloyd.
He's just what? Oh, 27.
27.
He is a youngin'. Oh, wow.
Well, Matt, you just got off the hook, brother.
Yeah. You just stepped up on the list there, Matt. You're not down at the bottom anymore. We can pick on Fly Natural. And get this. He's from Arkansas. That's even better to pick on. I mean, you're from Texas, and we pick on you enough than me and Matt do. And, of course, Matt and I are both from Oklahoma. And, you know, Arkansas's the stepchildren of Oklahoma and Texas. No offense.
Hey, Legwork. You got Zeb Meat?
Legwork said he's only old as it makes him feel, which is 130. Boy, do I know that. Yeah.
Hey, no doubt about that.
Oh, so. Okay. Well, I don't know if you can see it where. Oops. Other shoulder. This always screws me up. But over my shoulder here, you see this little box? Okay. I'm going to bring that over here. You guys know I'm broadcasting from Area 51 Studios in downtown Muskogee, Oklahoma. Well, it's in my kitchen, actually, because I'm not allowed to have any other room in the house, so she shoved me at the end of the table, and this is what I've got. But anyways, this is the C922X ProStream webcam from Logitech. Brand new in the box, although it kind of, I've checked it. I did check it just to make sure that it's in good shape. It's just the box got banged up. When mine came, somebody put it in a box, and this one was shipped from Dell, and they just threw it in a bag. But anyways, just
That's your giveaway, right?
that is my giveaway. This is, let's see if I can bring it up here. Well,
I'm looking at. I see 405, Lloyd.
do what?
I see you've got 405 subscribers now.
Yes, I made it to 405. I'm trying to get to 500. You know, and yes, I made it to 405. Let me see. There we go. This is what I'm giving away. As soon as I hit 500 subs, I'm going to have a draw. I'm going to put a notification out and have you guys comment. And then, whoops. Hang on. Let me find this again. I forgot, Chris. I muted you again. My bad.
Oh, you're good, man.
Every time I switch screens, I thought I had that solved, but it's one problem we have that I haven't figured out how to make it work yet. But anyways, but yeah, this is what I'm wanting to give away is this 900. Somebody, and I don't know who they are, was very kind to me and sent me the 4K Logitech webcam, which is what I'm using right now. And oh, by the way, guys, how is the stream coming through? Are you guys able to see it in HD now? Oh, Steve Carpenter's in the house. Welcome, Steve. Glad to have you.
Hey, Steve. How you doing, bro? Steve's going to spin up. I should see him Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're going to be there. Man, if there was a way, I mean, I have plenty of opportunities to go down there, but I just can't. My wife doesn't feel up to traveling, and I just am not comfortable leaving her because, you know, with her health, you just don't know. And I'm just not comfortable. Okay, you're getting 1080-60, Matt. Excellent, excellent. Sorry, Greg.
I guess Greg's getting.
That just he's not gonna want me around. I know. I ain't. You're right. I'm not in Australia. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, here. Let's get back here. Yeah, let's get back over here. Okay. There we go. We're gonna put you up. There you
Last
go.
week, and I finally figured it out. I think I had 54 for downloading stuff and 5 or 6 for up, and I'm okay. That's pretty good. I have no idea.
Sorry about that. Dogs just went nuts. Well, I'm getting 400 down and 40 up. So
that's a little better than me.
Yeah, I'm
but
happy
I'm not
with it.
I'm not the vlogger, man. I'm just Chris.
Well,
I fly drones, man, and follow
Well,
chat rooms.
I fly at drones. You guys saw my video this weekend. So we got out the other day. My boys, you know, they call each other while I'm sitting here, you know, fixing dinner for Thanksgiving, and they call each other and say, "Make sure your batteries are charged. We're gonna go fly at the old man." They didn't call the old man to tell him, "Charge your batteries, Dad. We're going to go fly." I had 2.5 dots on each one of my 3 batteries. I got about 4.5 minutes out of each one. So, you know.
Hey, they're discharging like they're supposed to. Then that's the main
They
thing.
are discharging. I'd rather them do that. You know, I'd rather them do that than not. But now, I got to tell you, the reason they fly Sparks, and I have one too, Judy's got it now, is back in February or March, my youngest son, who has been into drones for a while, he has a Phantom 3, and he has he bought 2 of the 3DRs when they went out of business. And he had one that was sitting there, wasn't doing anything, so he took it to his older brother. Now, my oldest son is 50, and the next one, Patrick, he was, those were the 2 that were in that video with me, is James and Patrick. And James is the cop. That's his house we were at next door. And so we're out there flying. This is like in March, and he's getting up in the trees. As a matter of fact, you can see the trees close to where I was at. And that tree right there by the mailbox. Well, he gets up in that thing, and he's flying along, and we're trying to get the Phantom 2 that I was using at the time to hook up, and it wasn't doing its thing, so we're not paying attention, and all of a sudden we look up and his tree is right up in the limbs, and we're saying, you need to go higher and get back, and he's kind of got himself in a position. He keeps going a little higher, and he says, I got it. He's right under it. He doesn't have his glasses on. He goes forward. It was the most glorious crash you've ever seen. He takes out a branch about this big, and just comes crashing to the ground, and it lands in the street, and the plastic just explodes. He'd had this thing for 5 minutes.
Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, he just flown it for 5 minutes. That's all the longer he'd had it, and he crashed it. Well, his wife was not happy with him, and I felt bad for him, so I told my wife, I said, hey, I got it, I'll go get him one at I said, but it's not right that if I get him one, my youngest son, he wanted a Spark because he was going to go on a vacation. He wanted something he could just throw in his backpack, And so I went up there, and it just so happened my youngest son was actually there looking at him by the time I got, and so I went ahead and bought 3 Sparks because Judy said if I was going to buy one for the boys, I might as well get one for me. So that's when I got my first DJI, and then. Yeah, it was a glorious crash, and nobody had a camera on. My camera was sitting down on the ground. Oh yeah, we were all about to cry. I mean, this man he's a chief of police, and he's 50 years old, and I swear he was about to burst out in tears. It was just sad. But anyways, so he gets a Spark, and I get one, and Patrick gets one. Well, then my wife for Father's Day bought me the Mavic Air, which I just love. And so the other day while we were flying, I'm standing over there in his yard, and he's on one side of me, and the other boy's on the other side. And my oldest son likes to zip around, and he comes. I hear something buzz past me once. I thought, look around. Anyways, I knew he was nearby. All of a sudden, I hear bzzz, smack. And a phone pole goes ringing, and I look over, and there's his Spark laying in the street, and I go running to it because it wasn't 10 foot from me or less, and I said, I bought you the Spark because it's got object avoidance, and his younger brother rats him out. He says, he was in sport mode. It doesn't work that way, Dad.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, and I look over at it. This man's 50 years old, and I went all dad on him.
Oh, no.
I felt bad.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? I said, anyways, it was funny, but he just laughed at me.
Yeah.
Hello, Dennis Lovelady.
74. Hey, Dennis is in the house. I seen drone bombs in the house.
Oh,
all right,
hello.
Drone Crush, Canadian Drone Network.
Yeah.
I mean, Drone Hub.
Oh, Canadian Drone Roger's here? Oh, cool.
Yeah, Roger's here.
Yeah, let me do another shout out and go through the... All right. Hey, Roger. Good to see you. Dennis. Glad you could be here. I appreciate it. I know. Enough said.
Walker.
Oh, Walker UAV. Hello. How you doing? And... let's see. Who else we got here? Well, we just got a bunch here tonight. How many we got? 21.
Yeah,
wow.
We're in here now, shows.
Huh?
Cool, guys. I said, that's nice.
Yeah, it is. And not listening at the moment, but here to show you support. All right, Dennis. Yeah, Dennis has got a lot going on. I won't talk about it. Those of us who know him know what's going on. But he got a lot going on, and I appreciate him showing his support. And Roger, I appreciate you coming in. And of course, Paul, Drone Bum, I always like to see you. And wow, I got all the big guys in here.
I tell you
no,
what, that old train.
Go ahead.
The other day was, oh, you're fine.
What were you saying now?
I said leg work. He flew his Phantom over an old train from where he's from.
Yeah. Yes. I remember that. That was a cool video. But I said no. I was answering Steve Carpenter like he can, like. He said, "Did I find that full sunset?" No, my batteries ran dead before I finally got to it. You know, because my boys didn't bother to inform the old man to, hey, charge your batteries.
See you, Dennis. If you're leaving, I think I seen looking out.
Okay, is Dennis leaving? All right. Okay. Well,
somebody said bye, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. He probably is, but I appreciate Dennis coming in. Yeah. And I appreciate that, Steve. Yeah, hit the like button if you like it. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. It all counts.
Yeah. You'll be putting out one of them memos like Ken Original Dobo said the other day. Yeah.
Did you see what I said to him? I told him I don't use the like button. I'll tell you to your face what I think of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. I'm not that bad, but Dennis Lovelady, Snowflakes. Oh, bye. Okay. Anyways, I'm trying to read the chat.
That's cool. I think I seen where Dennis said he was in Indiana.
Yes.
It is cold up there.
Yeah, he did a live stream Sunday morning from Terre Haute. And Terre Haute,
I seen that.
However you say that, yeah. Yeah. And
them guys coast you about an hour earlier.
Oh, that's right, Drone Crush. You do work at the Air Force Academy. You're in Colorado Springs. Yeah. Yeah. That's Drone Crush. Yeah.
Thanks for your service.
Yes. Appreciate that. Yes. Always thanks for the service. And God, I haven't been to the academy, and I grew up in Colorado. I grew up in Denver, and I haven't been to the academies in too many years to remember. 45 years since I was there. Wow.
Oh my Lord. That's a lifetime ago for Matt.
Yeah. It was more than a lifetime ago for Matt. Yeah. I appreciate that, Steve. Yeah. I like picking on Ken Dono. He's a nice guy, but he's just fun to pick on. Yeah. I don't know. Somehow I think he got to call me Grandpa because he'd written something and I wrote back, told him to suck it up, Buttercup. You know. And he says, that's what I like. He says, you're the kind of grandpa everybody needs, one that tells it like it is. And, it's just who I am. But anyways, so what exciting new things have you got going on, Chris, in your life right now?
Well, I've been following, I fly a P4 drone. I've had for over 2 years now. And I've been watching, Lloyd. I'm sorry, Lloyd. I watch you, Lloyd, but I've get to watching so many. I watch Paul and I watch Michael there in Philadelphia, Philly. That boy, he's crazy. But he does some cool stuff, and they do that stuff. So I actually did a little test with YouTube yesterday on a live stream here. It was too windy to fly, but I did think I got it figured out. So one of these days I'll give y'all a little old East Texas sunset. Maybe before the leaves fall off, I can get out here in my front yard and fly across the highway to a place and sit there a little bit. I've done Facebook Live quite a few times, but
I'll be honest with you, and Jim was trying to do a live stream today off of his, and I guess I'm gonna have to stop and take time and play with it for a little bit just to see how it works. I mean, I've done a live stream from my phone this weekend, or on Friday actually.
Yeah.
And that's easy enough, but I've never tried it with the Go4 app, and
Facebook was a snap. Push Facebook, push Facebook Live, and done. Right, YouTube, I had to do it. You had to use your Google account to get into, or I did to get into YouTube to log in, and you had to go in your settings on my iPhone and say, okay, it's fine, and But I did a little test for about 2 minutes, and 5 or 6 replies said it was great. So yeah, I'll fool with it.
Yeah, I think I saw that when you did that test. I think I looked at that test. Yeah.
I live out here about 10 miles from town and about 5 miles from where I went to school. So we got some decent old country stuff out here we can look at.
Oh, cool.
We got trees, actually.
You got trees
lives, he doesn't
in
have
Texas?
any trees. Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's
I live over east. I live over east Dallas, about an hour and a half. So we got a few trees over here.
Oh, yeah. We used to go down to the Rio Grande Valley for the winter before Judy got sick, and we'd stop there in Bernie, Texas. I don't know who taught them people how to pronounce that name, but that is not Bernie.
How many times did you say born?
Every time until
Yeah.
We were staying in Bernie, and we were going on the tour for the San Antonio River Walk tour, or a bus tour. And
Right.
we're staying in a trailer park there in Bernie, and they sent a bus out to pick us up. And on the way back, he explained all about the name Bernie, Texas. And that's when I found out. I was like, oh, yeah, I thought it was Bourne, Texas, too. But,
That's the crazy thing about Texas. We got names that literally do not sound how they mean. I mean, it's sound how they're spelled. Excuse me.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, I moved here to Muskogee, and of course we have, this was the originally the Indian Territory, and I couldn't pronounce the names. This street, one of the main streets that drive east and west on, is called Okmulgee, but it looks like Okmulgee. So I lived here 3 years before I could ever say it right. It was always, I'm going down Okmulgee Boulevard, And of course, Muskogee, they all pronounce, everybody from out of here calls it Muskogee, but of course, or Muskegon, because there's a place in Wisconsin called Muskegon, and if they're Yankees up north,
right.
they they have no clue. No offense to the Northerners in our stream tonight. We have no problems with Yankees, even if you did win.
No, they cook as good as Southerners.
Yeah. And
Hey, Fly Natural.
Paul, for example, he's a good New Yorker. Yeah. And
Well, I would have never guessed that's where he was from.
You wouldn't have that accent?
No, just like nobody guessed where I'm from either.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Couldn't figure out you was from Texas. Yeah.
Right.
I actually did not have this. Do it.
I was going to tell Fly Natural that he's in the chat here, said something about he's from Arkansas. I'm going to be up in Rogers, Arkansas, in a couple of weeks. See a kid, so I don't know where he lives in relationship to there. So just kind of curious. It's pretty country, Arkansas. That part of Arkansas is real pretty.
I just read what Legwork read. I'm just going to let that one stay.
Roger that, Legwork.
Yeah. Oh, that was hilarious. That was a good one, Legwork. I'm trying to keep up with the stream. It's just going too fast, and I'm trying to make sure that, actually, I'm just screwing off here talking because that's all I got to do. And
I got you.
God, there was something I was going to tell you. Oh, what are you going to be doing on December 1st?
We'll be in the great middle of the state, Texas, in Round Rock at the Dale Diamond with 300 of my closest friends. None of which I've met.
None of which you've met, yeah.
I've met him on here. Steve Carpenter. I know for sure he's coming. I wished about 22 others that's on here because I'd like to meet everybody, but it's looking forward to it. I know the big hitters are coming down. I think I seen Ken. He's going to leave Thursday after his show and go to Mesquite and talk to a class. I guess that drone class that teachers got there in Mesquite, and I can't think of his name. Jim, I think is his first name, or Jerry Calverley. That's right.
Oh, Jerry Calverley.
I guess he's going to help with his
Calverley. Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty nice of Ken to do that.
Yeah.
It's on his way.
It is. Yeah. Well, I know that Mel and Brian will be there because they already headed out today, and that's why Mel's not on here tonight.
Yep, they're headed that way.
And I wished I could be there. Like I said,
Fly Natural.
He lives in Monticello.
Says he's going.
Where's Monticello?
He's going. If he can get down there, he may be snowed in.
Oh,
Dennis
you're back.
Back, he was going.
Okay, I was Fly Natural. I should be. Oh, you're going to be at Spin Up too. Excellent. So, how many people just say yes if you're going to be at Spin Up? So I kind of get an idea who else is going to be there.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Stream glitched for a second.
Crowd goes wild.
Yes, yeah. No, Oklahoma Drummer.
I know, Lloyd, we're about 15 seconds behind these guys. So
yeah, we are. Yeah, it takes a minute. Yeah. It's
I can go, he says.
I was going to Spin Up for Fly Natural. I'm not so sure if you can now. Yeah. Understand that, Dennis.
Yeah, I'm calling that might change.
Do what?
I'm planning on going to Saturday, but one phone call, one wreck at work, something tear up, I may have to go to work, but that's the plan.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Life gets in the way of it's somebody told me years ago it's when you're making plans, life gets in the way.
Right.
It is
fact,
life.
I was down there Thanksgiving, and I went to Dale Diamond and wasn't a solar.
Oh, you told me you was down there. Yeah, you told me you was down there. Yeah. Did you had barbecue, didn't you, down there?
We had barbecue. Had some Aaron Franklin. Barbecue Pitmaster. Really good barbecue. Really good barbecue.
What's going on here?
Highly recommend it.
Okay. Oh, hang on a second. I thought we was about to lose. I think what was going on was my my stream was, or my computer was going to go to standby. No, not yet.
Gotcha. It's got spots where it's lagging just a tad, but for the most part, it's been pretty good.
Yeah. I noticed it lagged for a second, and it is what it is. So I'm happy that it's this good. Centroid aerial images. Oh, by the way, welcome to you too. And he says he's a Yankee. Okay.
Well, welcome, brother.
Half the time it freezes my computer, Jim. It'd help at home. It's rough the time.
Poor Matt.
Why? See, my tips are on hold until my house gets built. Something about the plumber, the framer, electrician, and all the same guy. Me. Yeah. Well, for those of you who don't know, Mel built him a new computer this weekend, and he called me up because he was trying to migrate some stuff from his old stuff to his new stuff, and he rebuilt his old one, and it's a whiz-bang computer. It's got everything you can think of in it, and but he was still having the same problems I do. So, but I got a new computer, and it's supposed to be in next week. So we'll see how it does. Next week or the week after. It'll be in the next couple of weeks. So, well, I say I got it. Judy and I got it together for our Christmas present. Now, if she'll just let me use it, that will be okay. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck with this system here. So, yeah. But
well, I was going to be real smart today. Got me about a net cable. I'm going to run my house out to my shop so I could just plug it in my computer. When I got home to test it, guess what's not on my computer? An Ethernet plug.
You're kidding me.
It's Wi-Fi only.
Wow.
I had no idea.
I didn't. I know mine has it.
I looked at this thing 20 minutes and I said, I can't believe I bought a computer without an Ethernet cable for it.
Well, it's just like they don't make them with, well, Windows 10, that was part of the problem. Mel was they're app-based, you know. They're,
Yes.
They don't have a DVD drive, you know. You can get an external one, or you can order. So, I mean, I could have ordered one with a DVD drive, and I can always add one, but it wasn't worth the money when I've got 3 of them sitting around here that I can just plug into it. I actually have a Blu-ray burner and DVD drive, so I didn't need to pay them extra money to have them put it in when I've got plenty by myself,
Right,
you know, as it is. But
yeah, Zeb, no Ethernet port on my laptop. I bought an Asus laptop about 6 or 8 months ago, and I never give it a second thought. And they do make a USB adapter, don't they, Jim? I see you telling me that in the chat. I'll have to get one track.
yeah, you can do USB that way.
Yeah.
But there's something else I was going to talk about. Oh, here's something. This has to do with a little bit about what we talked about with. Hold on just a second, guys. Hey, Chris, go ahead and hold down the fort for just a second. I need to go check on my wife real quick. All right, I'm gonna put you over
I'll
there
do
and
my
you can
best.
talk to the guys. I'll be back in just a minute.
Hey, Steve Carpenter, you had asked earlier in the chat when I was down there last Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, and no, I did not. Actually, I put on the shirt that Kelly had given me and took a picture and put it on Instagram, asking where everybody was at, trying to make it a little old funny. But no, it's going to be, there's a lot of room to park, so it looked pretty good from the outside, so it'll be interesting. Yeah, Dennis, it looks like it's still on. Hey, and there's Tater. Welcome, Mark Rogers. How you doing, brother? Hope all is well over there in West Monroe. Wi-Fi nubbin. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually on Wi-Fi now, Jim. I've got my shop. I'm out here in my shop. I've got my shop door open, and I've got a heater on beside me so I don't get cold. It's about 45 right now here.
Okay, I'm back.
I held it best I could, Lloyd.
Well, you did good. You did good. As long as you let me get this back over here. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. It's
Yeah,
just,
Jim. The laptop does have Wi-Fi, so, but with my door shut, I don't get it. So that's why I wanted to do the Ethernet cable out here today. But oh well, I'll get it figured out if I ever do this again.
give me just
My
a
wife's
second,
in the
guys.
house
Got to
watching
untangle my headsets here.
Hallmark channel. So
These are nice
let her watch
earbuds,
TV.
but they tend to tangle when I lay them down if I don't pay attention to how I lay them down. So you just have to bear with me because I can't hear anything right at the moment. So there we go.
Okay. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Steve. Thank you, Jim. Does that mean the pizza pockets are done? Be right there with them, Legwork. 30 minutes or less and it's free.
Oh, that was my phone. I was trying to figure out what ding is he talking about. Yeah, yeah. Everybody's having fun on Twitter. Apparently, it looks like it. Okay. Jim must have sent that picture to Ken Dono on Twitter. Hang on a second. Oh. Got a leg cramp.
You're not only a cook, but you're a tech.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, that was cool. So, anyways, guys, where we at now? All right.
That's nice of you, Matt. Matt says you've got the best show on YouTube, Lloyd.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Matt. I really do. Whoa. I really do.
Mike Kelly, the first-time drone flyer, he says you can only stay on for a few minutes. I know Lloyd's glad you showed up.
Yeah, I am too. He's a new subscriber, and this man's braver than I am. He took a Mavic 2 Pro out, and that was his first time to ever fly a drone, and that was his first bird. He did really good, So, okay. I thought you'd froze up. You were just reading the chat. Okay.
No, I'm reading the chat, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Tater wants. He says he got a new camera. He needs to get on here and use that new camera he bought. So he break it in, Tater.
Oh, hey, Mark Rogers, you are in here. Cool. Yeah, but yeah, Mike Kelly, I appreciate you stopping by here. He's another Air Force veteran, so I appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks for your service. Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you for your service. I do appreciate it. So, here's something I was going to talk about. Ken Dono would put up something that's about this, what is it, ABDS or whatever it is. It's a radar system that they're putting in the new Enterprise Mavics, or Mavic 2s. And he says it's going to go, sorry about that. He says they're going to start putting it in all of them, and that way they can trace where the drone is at, give you some feedback on give you some feedback on what's around you, and they can send it, and it'll be monitored at stations, and basically they'll know everything you do wrong. Now on one yeah, well, on one side of the coin, I can see why people would be upset about that, and but it would be kind of nice to know some guy, some news reporter in his helicopter is coming from behind me and I can't hear him, and I can look down there. Oh, I need to get this thing down. That's the good thing to it. The bad thing is well, okay, they're gonna know every bad thing I do. But
right.
And I always, you guys can see by my videos, I don't get very high. I am not brave when it comes to flying. Unlike my son, who likes to zip around and be crazy. I think I'm going to get him a FPV race drone for Christmas. He can break that, buy him a bag of props to go with it. But anyways,
yeah, that's like I think pretty much everybody in here has watched old Mike, his drone there in Philadelphia, and amazing footage he has on his channel.
Oh yeah,
his live streams are just great. Philadelphia is a beautiful town.
Yes, it is. It is.
Or excuse me, it's a city. It's not a town. But it's just awesome. I don't think he takes risks. It's just, I think people probably thinks he does, but he's just got so much to look at when he gets 100 feet in the air. It's just incredible.
Yeah. Is Steve Carpenter, are you leaving? I don't know if he's going or not. Well, thanks for coming by if you are. And Zebmeet, yeah, it's called ADBS. And, yeah, Michael is just an... I watched that thing he did Sunday morning. It was... I've for some reason... but I don't get these race drones. All they do is give footage that looks like you're drunk. Well, Jim, I can see it in one respect. Myself, I like flying slow, getting the cinematic shots, taking it easy. Then I got my 50-year-old son, who's an action junkie. And he's got the kind of drone that's not meant to be an action junkie with, you know, but that's what I got him, you know. So... he wants to do that kind of stuff. And I think it's a difference. Some guys like riding Harleys. Some guys like riding dirt bikes, you know. Some people enjoy, like myself, I like a nice big pickup truck with comfortable seats, good shocks. And then, like my cousin's the other day, he's got a 1-ton dually 4x4, and it rides like a tank, and you know, but it'll take him where he needs to go. So, but yeah, I think each person has their own preference on a drone.
Yeah, a guy told me one time you can't help. And there's a lot of.
Yep, you cut out for just a second.
There you are. You did too.
Oh, I think you froze up.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Take care of Steve Carpenter. I'll see you Saturday, brother. And yes, there's tons of places to eat barbecue down around Austin. Hopefully Kelly's going to cater some. What I'm hoping for.
Yeah, Jim, Steve, I mean. Thanks for coming by. You know, I always appreciate you coming in, and yeah, I always appreciate to hear from you. So, yeah, it was nice. It's nice having everybody, and we got 23 right now. That's I think I just hit a new high. I think that's the most I've had, and but yeah, one of the things I asked Ken Dono about was when he posted that about that ADSB or whatever it is. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. ADSB. And anyways, I keep losing my mouse there. I got two monitors, and my mouse goes from this side, you know, it goes from here, then it moves over to that side over there, and I lose where my mouse is at. So, but anyways, one of the things I was curious about is if they're putting this in the Enterprise now or in the future ones, is it a software or is it a hardware thing? Because if they can track the GPS, well, then they can do it on any of them. So are they going to make it backwards compatible? Or are they just going to shut all of our drones down and make us go buy new ones so they can get a usage tax?
I don't. Oh, maybe my old P4's grandfathered in where they won't touch it.
That's what I'm hoping.
Think about it. DJI is just like Apple. Apple can see your phone anywhere in the world. DJI can see that drone anywhere in the world. It's already being tracked every time you turn it on.
Yeah, and that's why I'm thinking it's a software thing. They've already got the hardware built in, because the way he explained it, they've been working on this since like 2010, you know. So it's already in there. They just got to flip the switch to make it, give them the software to track it, you know, which is kind of aggravating. But on the other hand, if they're going to do it, I'd like to know that my drone is not going to be dysfunctional. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess it's just technology is really great. A lot of it I don't understand anymore because it's outgrew me. But man, I miss the days of my old man asking me to go answer the phone. Now all I got to do is just take it off my hip and answer it. Yeah, exactly. I was sitting here reading Project Redfoot. Welcome. Glad you stopped in. Let's see. He says going to test fly his little toy drone around the cemetery soon. Should be fun, especially if it's still foggy. Yeah, that would be some good footage.
Yeah. Get them lights. If he's got lights on, and get them blink off the stones as you fly by them. That'll make you worried.
Now, you're younger than I am, but did you ever, when you were in your young days, ever do a cemetery run?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been known to do that once or twice.
I was in high school, and we did I was in a country band, playing in this just a small, little band that I played with, and we played for rodeos and stuff. And of course, the drinking age was 18, so I was known to occasionally imbibe. And as a result, we did really stupid stuff. We usually had somebody who drove for us, and we decided to do a cemetery run. And my best friend was running along, and he was slightly inebriated. And all of a sudden, we heard him scream and a thump. Well, they dug a grave for a funeral a day or so later, and he fell into the grave. And here was 5 drunks trying to get another drunk out of a 6-foot grave. That was it's probably the craziest thing
they would have buried me right there.
He did. He just fell right into it.
We riding around the cemetery one night, and I drove down. I got a cemetery about a mile from my house. We call it Rome Cemetery.
Uh-huh.
And I was out riding around one night about 10:30, 11 o'clock, kind of like this, a little cool fall evening, and I drove down that cemetery road. And when I got down there, I looked out my window, and all I seen was red reflecting off them headstones on them graves. And I didn't know till I got home that it was the tail light of my pickup when I hit the brakes. That's the last time I went at night to the cemetery.
Yeah. Well, we used to do it, as a dare. Of course, this is back in the 70s, so, we weren't always the smartest back then. And our cemetery in Grand Junction, Colorado was way up on a hill, and it had a winding road, that went through this, because it was a lot of flat top mountains there. So, and this was up in a little mesa above, overlooking the town. And the biggest thrill, which I don't know why we did it, we'd go up there and do the run through the cemetery and do crazy stuff, and we'd never desecrate a grave or do anything like that. It's never that stupid. No. But just do silly stuff. Then we'd turn around and come back down that switchback road without our lights on at night. Oh, it scares me man. Yeah, it scares me to death to think of the stuff I did and survived when I was a kid. It's like, oh my God, I'd kill my kids if they'd done something like that. Or if I knew about it anyways.
I didn't ask my kids. I didn't ask my kids anything. I just took for granted they knew not to mess up.
Well, that was me. Yeah. Yeah, we'd tell our boys especially, sometimes ignorance is bliss. So we'll stay ignorant, and you guys will be blissfully happy. Because if we find out, you ain't going to be happy. There's no bliss left. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of bliss, let me see here if I can find this. We need some. Let's see.
You got those sparklets going on?
There we go. Some peaceful bliss. We can all mellow out here. This ought to kill the stream.
Lloyd, I'm going over your notes you sent me. I got one piece of news that happened this weekend. And it's good news for the drone community. I live in Chris Rollins. Everybody knows Chris Rollins from Ken's show plus his channel. He lives in Smith County. Well, there's a TV station over there, KLTV. Well, they've got a drone apparently in Smith County, the sheriff's department does, and they chased this old boy into the woods, and they found him with that drone. I'm assuming it's kind of like Brian's drone. It's got a FLIR camera on it, and they could see at night. And they caught this guy. Right. So that was a positive. That was a positive for us in the drone community. I thought it's pretty neat. TV.
Yeah, and it's good. It's good that the television stations are picking up stuff like this, because there's so many times that the drone community gets a bad rap. Because you got some idiots out there that they do stuff that isn't good. And I mean, there's we're kind of the last of the frontier in a way of a new thing right now, and that's the drone community. And like I said, there's two schools. You got the FPV racer drones. Now those guys, they're the renegades, but they try to do things in a safe, appropriate manner. I mean they're gonna do stuff, but they try not to endanger people. But you got some of these people that just do really stupid things. Those are the ones that make it in the news and hurt everybody. So it's good that drones are being used in a positive sense. I just read what Dennis said. He said, "Careful what I say now, because he's listening in." Okay, I'll be nice. Yeah, Oklahoma Matt said something too. He said, "Did we lose Chris?" Uh-oh. I think we lost Chris. He might have to. Let me see. Let me see if that'll break it loose there. Nope. Well, hey, it's a good picture of him anyways. Wi-Fi just crashed. Okay, Chris. Well, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do so that it's not. Let's see. Let's do this. There we go. Chris is back. It looks like. There you go. You're back.
Yeah. Right. It ain't backwoods bandwidth, but it's kind of close.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. All right. It's zipping in and out. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the news I had. I thought it was decent news.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's like Matt says, it's kind of for the public, they're going to look at it as an invasion of privacy because the cops can use it to chase down the bad guys. Well, my thing is don't be a bad guy. You can't do the time, don't do the crime. That's what I told my grandkids. And unfortunately, they're doing the time. That's neither here nor there.
Sorry, Lloyd.
No, it is what it is, But yeah, my mind. Sometimes my mind just goes blank. I forget what I want to say, and it's gone. Which is most days. This is a little harder than vlogging. I'll say that much. It is. It is a little harder, and but let's see who all we still got on here. We got 27 people in the house. Cool, excellent. So, yeah, but I don't mind. Let's see. Anyways, we're coming up. Well, we're at 8 o'clock now. We've managed to milk this for an hour, Chris.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
They make a pill for that mind thing. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah. The problem is I forget where I put them. Yeah, I forget where I put them. Yeah, but anyways, that's really all my show was about today. I just wanted to sit back and visit with everybody. I appreciate everybody who came on. Zeb Meat says, "May I make a suggestion?" Sure, absolutely. Probably that I look at the camera more instead of looking over to my right.
Yeah, I catch myself doing that too. I wish I had it here in front of me. But
well, I usually do, but I switched over to do it this way because I wanted to be able to see my controls better. And you could never do a live stream, just stare blankly at the screen. Well, that's what
Walker,
I'm good at is
I
BSing.
thought the same thing, man, and I've got to do it a little bit with Mel, and Oz by drone was trying to crash his Telstra one night, so we tried that for a little bit, and then Lloyd let me on, and actually it's actually kind of fun. Other than I just wished I had the internet set up like some have, but I got what I got, and it's okay.
I will do that, Zeb Meat. I will lower that. I'll lower that lower third down a little bit because, and part of the problem is I tend to lean into the camera, and if I stay where I'm supposed to, it would be better. But yeah, I need to drop that lower third a little bit. So, but I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm still learning this software, and I'm trying to make it, look as semi-professional. I mean, it's kind of hard to look professional when you got like styrofoam stuck behind you for a backing board, but actually, let's see if I can do this real quick before I get off here. Let me see if I can find it. So, don't mean to look away, guys, but I gotta find this here. Okay, let me see if I can do this and see if I can crash the internet. This is just a little bit of what my studio looks like from behind the scenes. Okay, this is my system as it's set up. So, excuse the table, guys. I didn't clean the table off after supper.
Lighting system.
So, that's a short video I shot.
Yeah,
and
leftover.
that's how I'm set up. And
anyways, this is
my lights are just on tripods, styrofoam,
and
there's
all
see, nothing fancy.
set up.
So,
But yeah,
anyways, that's that. And go back over here. There we go. Look at that. Wow, I made that look almost professional. Like I knew what I was doing. Lags about 45 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it a night. We've gotten to that time of the night. We're going to say goodbye. I'm going to start the countdown timer. And, guys, I appreciate everybody that came in. I appreciate all the support for my channel. Just remember, I'm working towards 5. If I can get to 500, that's when I'm going to give away that. Yeah. Right. What is it I'm going to give away? Is this it? No. Oh, no. That's not it.
That looks better, Lloyd.
Does it?
You took me out of it.
Oh, no. Let's see. I'm going to give that away. I'm going to give that away. All right. So, guys, we're going to wind it down here. And I appreciate everybody. First, yeah, heard the audio. Okay. Yeah, I'm still learning. And normally what I do is I have my iPad set up. But I figured 3-screen was too much to keep up with. So, 2 monitors is enough. And so, that said and done. Whoops. Let's go back to... There we go. And there we go. And we're back. There we go. All right. Anything else you want to say tonight, Chris?
For those that are coming next Saturday, I'll see you there. I'll be the one that talks funny.
Yeah. Well, Chris, I want to thank you for coming in, co-hosting, and I'll be reaching out to some more of you guys too. So be prepared. Because
pretty sweet, Lloyd. We appreciate it.
Well, I only got the one channel, so I can only bring in one person at a time. I could do it, I think, with Skype, but I haven't tried it yet. So, and looks like our stream's starting to get glitchy, so probably this is about the perfect time to start shutting it down. So, that said and done, I'm going to...
I want to thank Mel for sharing the chair tonight, too.
Yeah. I know, and I know he appreciated it. He said he appreciated you coming in and stepping in. So, But guys, I'm going to, let's see here. Give me just a sec. Oh, there's my mouse. Okay. I'm going to start the countdown. So, guys, just remember, I'm the Grumpy Vlogger. Like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you want to, hit the thumbs down. And to each and every one of you, I appreciate you coming in. And Chris, I appreciate you too. So, I'm the Grumpy Vlogger.
You bet.
I'm out of
You
here.
bet, Lloyd.
All right, I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now. Thanks, Chris.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Got to click on the right button. There we go. And I'm going to shut off my audio. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you later.
I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
All right, there we go. Good night, everybody. Chris, you have a good one. And we're out of here. Have a good night, all. All right, bye-bye. Hey, Chris, I'll get in touch with you in a little bit, okay? Or
All right, brother, give me the yell.
all right, thanks a lot. All right, guys, good night.